Mrs. Snow Moon game. So today, I don't know if you've noticed, but they're about to drop a trailer in premieres in 16 minutes. And I thought it would be fun to see me do a reaction to that video or trailer and my thoughts and opinions. And while we've got 16 minutes, I thought I'd take and sip my tea and we'd have a discussion about this. Because Sims is notorious for dropping things early, so I wanted to be ready and I wanted to film the intro before we get started. So, Eco Living, and I know this was a pack that was like suggested back when they did the laundry day stuff, and again when we did the voting for the knitting stuff, we had things like vegan treats and the blender I really wanted, and to be honest, I'm pretty excited about it. I know it sounds funny, but I've been a simmer since the first one. I've been through everything, the whole ride, the whole kit and caboodle, the whole hatred for the packs after you get them. I have been there. And I'm going to tell you something, when it comes to eco living, that's exciting to me because that's something they've never really done. And I know you say, well, they did do that little conservational. I cannot speak. So don't expect this to be polished or pretty, or there are far better people than I am, but I'm going to try. I know they did that through Solani, but you could only do it with Sulani. So I'm kind of hoping maybe that it opens it up to the other older worlds that we already had, like Seasons did, where you could have seasons throughout any, depending on the neighborhood. It would be so exciting to see that you could do a different kind of off the grid at Oasis than you could in Willow Creek. I mean, to be honest, it just intrigues me. And we have bikes and we already have some things that can go with that eco living idea. It just is, it's going to be really exciting to see where they ran with it after our votes, because I did vote hardcore when it came to the whole laundry day pack for the eco stuff, because I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be exciting. And at the moment we just have like, it looks like these oil drums. I know you can't see it. Hold on. We'll go a little bit smaller so that you can see what I'm talking about. But right now there's the eco, like the drums sitting here, and they did have the turbine up earlier. So I'm pretty stoked to see what they do with this pack, because there are so much they could do. They could do the nectar, they could do the canning, they could do new fruits and vegetables. Could it be close to country living? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, they could involve a lot of stuff that you would see in that, like chicken coops, or, I mean, there's so many things. I mean, what better way to get your eggs, right? I mean, we have the honeybee one already. We can harvest honey that way. I don't know. I'm just super excited. I hope y'all are excited, because it's going to drop in 13 minutes. That was not pretty. So I know I'm relatively new at this, and I don't do scripted, and I don't overly edit my videos, but just so you know, I did yesterday go live on Twitch for 2 hours. I had 2 viewers for a while. It was kind of interesting. I'm super excited about trying to incorporate this hobby more as a full-time hobby in my life, instead of just a when I'm not working, which right now is all the time. So I'm an essential worker. So I thought about doing a video where I put on makeup and talked about that. But since we have 11 minutes and we're waiting for the sim trailer to drop, let me tell you what that's like. It's horrifying. Like, I'm horrified every day. I have panic attacks every day. I go to work and all I want to do is go home. I'm telling you. Does it pay to be an essential employee? Not really. I mean, I have a job, I get paid for my job, I can pay my bills. And a lot of people right now can't. So I understand that. And I'm not ever going to say, oh, well, I'd rather be at home. Like, not thankful I have the job. My company is fantastic. I absolutely enjoy working there. It's just that some days you really don't want to go in. You really would rather stay at home. Like, the whole fear, it's like driving through it when there's hardly anybody on the road is like, and then there's silence. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I don't know. Now, I do have the sound down. I will link the video in the description so that you can see the trailer. I don't want to get I don't get money for this anyway, so it's not about demonetization, but I don't want to get it banned either. I want to leave it up because someday I might get monetized, and it would just be nice to have some videos that I did back in the day that you can go back and see how much I suck, because I kind of do. I'm a hot mess. I drop things, I spill things. It's great. Nine minutes. So I hope you guys are excited as I am, because we could get new careers out of this. We could get new skills out of this. I mean, if it's an expansion pack, which they said it's going to be, it could be a pretty invasive pack. So I'm hoping that it's not as much of a letdown as the other expansion packs have been, because I've gotten my hopes up to about, here, and it's been about here. So there's a lot of things I miss in this. I miss the ability for your town to keep going. I miss that they don't have like story progression. You can get to a point where you don't have any ability to have children. I see people in the comments down here going crazy, hoping that it has like plant sims or horses. Joking about it being like get coffee. That's hilarious. This thing is just moving so fast. I just can't wait. And all these people are looking for, of course, Plumbella and other more famous simmers than me, but that's okay. I don't mind. My thoughts on this Paralyzed game. Now, I've looked at it a few times, and I'm not saying that I am completely against having another simulated life kind of game. I know that if you play Stardew Valley, you'll say it reminds you of Harvest Moon or Farmville, and there's so many farming games right now out there that you can try. If you don't like this aspect of one, you might like this aspect of one. And I know that the closest thing to Sims is Animal Crossing, even though it's not anywhere close to it. So you guys are looking for another simulated life game, like Virtual Villagers were. Except, man, I killed all my villagers in that game. But anyway, I haven't really done much research on the Paralyzed one. I looked at it. It doesn't look as high-end as I would have expected it from how many people are talking about it. But if it does have all the stuff like seasons and ghosts and all that at the beginning, that would be nice. I understand it's been under the works for like almost 2 years now. So we'll see where that goes. I do have Universe Sim, and there's another one I was thinking about getting. Sims is not my life. But then Sims is my life. So, I mean, it's kind of one of those catch-22s. Like, when you've played for 20 years, That's the game most people associate you with, especially when they go, well, what do you play? And you go, The Sims. And they're like, oh. I mean, I played Final Fantasy, I played Resident Evil, I've played Silent Hill, I've played all the other games too. It just so happens that I like playing Sims. Well, first off, I also get motion sickness, so a lot of the first-person shooter games I can't play anymore. So yeah, I've kind of settled my life into being more of a simulated kind of person, but I still play like Terraria, I play Banish, I play Portal Knights, I've played, my Steam library is huge. I do play a lot of Lego games too, won't lie. We've got 5 minutes. Now, if this is anything like most of their trailers they've dropped, they usually drop them like a minute before, which is why I did the whole 15-minute before ramblings, because it could drop at any moment, literally. After it goes down to premieres in 5 minutes, could be any time. Oh, I see Pixelades here. Of course. And because I am not big, nobody will notice that I said hi. It's fine. I'm not a verified account, so therefore, and I'm not really monetized, so it doesn't matter. Who else should be here? Iron Seagull probably is here somewhere. And Plumbella. And I would imagine Little Simsy's here, to name some of them. I do know of them. I've never got to meet them. James Turner's probably here. Deligracy's probably here. Like, this is a big thing. I want to be part of the big thing. I mean, when Strangerfield dropped, I also was part of the big thing. I just wasn't recording then. So, we will see. I'm probably not as entertaining to watch as them, though. 3 minutes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lower my face cam down. And get it ready. I will go full screen. It will not have sound. For a lot of reasons. But mainly because of the monetization thing. So that's why I have my headphones on. So I hope that's big enough. I don't know. If we go full screen, you guys are going to want to see stuff. So it will make me really small down here. You didn't come for me. You came for the video. You came for my reaction. But you came for the video. Actually, I'll probably make myself big because it's more about my reaction than the video. Will leave me down here. I can do theater up here. 2 minutes. I wish they would let you set that up in theater mode and turn off the chat already. But that's okay. My chat's moving really fast anyway. Justice for Cowplants. I loved that one. Plant Sims. I've seen a lot of things about Plant Sims, and you know what? I'm not going to say that I'm not excited about the idea of Plant Sims making a comeback. So if that's a thing, that's a thing. As for Sims 5, I always said a long time ago, like, it's been almost 2 years, I've been saying, it's going to come. It's going to come. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not be this year, but it's going to come. Okay. 60 seconds requires a sip of the tea. Now, I am drinking rooibos tea, red tea, In case you're wondering, I do drink lots of different varieties of teas. Teas are something I do like. So this is actually my morning hot tea that I drink with buttered bread or peanut butter bread, whichever one I feel like that day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 60 seconds. It's been 60 seconds for a while. It's not counting down 60 seconds, so premiere will begin shortly. They have thus changed it to premiere will begin shortly. Now we will take a quick look at it, and then after it premieres, and then if I can get it to look at it again, we'll do that. But I gotta edit this video, put it up, and leave for work. So it's gonna be one of those things that it's gonna be really fast if I can find it. If not, it's just gonna be a reaction video, and pardon me. Farmer, please. I love these things. These things are so awesome. 10 seconds. The ants. What are the ants? Oh my goodness. Justice for cow plants. Oh, I hope they redo cow plants. They used to randomly kill people, and they don't anymore, and it's very sad. I don't think the Sims team, I think they underestimated the want that we have for different deaths and stuff. Oh, I hope there's new deaths. Or two. Like Seasons had. Here we go. Okay, let's see if I can get this on theater mode and set up. Okay, perfect. So, that's kind of loud for me. So I hope you guys are really excited about this, because I am stoked. I'm so excited. Oh, I hope it's something really good. I'm going to be very disappointed if it's not. 1 minute and 4 seconds. How green is your plumb bob? Well, if you've ever watched me play, you know mine are never green. Oh, so everybody. 30 seconds. Are we excited yet? I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Oh my goodness. I'm sharing this with, gonna put it out there for the world, and I'm kind of nervous about that because I'm not that great of a streamer yet. Or a video maker. I usually do unboxings. I'm not that good at those either. I'm hoping to get a better setup when I move. I am hoping to move soon. 9, 8, get my tea. Okay, here we go. So let's see what they give us. Dystopia is coming back from the future. Oh my goodness, I loved Dystopian. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, you can make things with trash and candles. Candles, guys. Candles. That's going to be exciting. Maybe they'll bring back the trash area like in The Sims 3. I loved those. Looks like a bulletin board where you could like do jobs. What is that? Oh, this is going to be really cool. Oh, that's a new machine. Yep. Bring it back from dystopian back. Wind turbines, solar panels. Oh, there's so much in this. I didn't see any pumps. Okay. Let's go to learn more. That was kind of really cool. So let's go to learn more. Play to change in The Sims 4. See what they say. Because that doesn't really show us a whole lot. So welcome to Evergreen Harbor. Hold on. Go away. Welcome to Evergreen, the sustainable city of your dreams. So I guess just the town will be like the dystopian future. That was in The Sims 3. Change the world. In Evergreen Arbor, you take every action and decision to make the influences around you. The cleaner Evergreen Harbor gets, the more you'll see nature thriving. Whether the skies are smoggy or clear. So they took the dystopian future and they made it into a neighborhood that you can clean up on your own. That is interesting. Because that future pack, I don't know if you played The Sims 3, but when you go to the future and you change it to the dystopian and you come back, it's really different than The Sims 3's neighborhoods to begin with. You can upgrade and buy build, encourage going green. For the first time, you can offset your bills with wind turbines, solar panels, and dew collectors. So they do have a way for water. That would be your dew collectors. Reduce your eco footprint and invest in a living rooftop for a splash of color, bright color. Oh, so a living rooftop. I wonder if that means that you can, like, have things grow on it. Inside, choose between gorgeous new furniture, sustainably made, of course, or upcycling someone else's junk into beautiful items. So, make it or break it. Speaking of reclaim and repurposing things, why don't you check out the new job as a maker? As you go around town, keep an eye out for collectibles and materials for your next project. Brave Sims might try dumpster diving or for resources like dyes, bits, and pieces and ingredients, as long as they don't mind the smell. Choose a freelance crafter career. So it's going to be a freelance career that they're going to incorporate to fill mail and internet orders for your candle, fizzy juices, upcycled objects, and more. Okay, so no nectar, no new fruits. Got it. Or try to encourage your neighbors to vote for a community maker space where you can craft things together. Use your voice. So, are you going to be having like a HMO kind of thing where you can be like a community manager and go around? Because that's kind of what it's coming out like. Unused community spaces are going to waste literally as a dump. Rally your neighbors to decide how to use it to get that maker space. You're going to need the support. So you're going to have the same towns and networks idea in this town, but one of them is going to be obviously a junk area that you can actually make into your community area. I'm a little excited. I don't know. I think that in the realm of The Sims 4, this is not going to have as much stuff as people like. I do, however, like some of the objects. I do like some of the clothes. Here, let's take a look. Like, her hair's new, I think. This is a new hairstyle. I do like this. He's got gouged ears, like gauged out ears. I don't know if that's a thing yet. I do like her outfit. Let's go back into this a second. Wait a minute. You're going too fast. Let's go back here and hit play a second. To where this girl's coughing. Now, go away. I think this is a new shirt. And she has her ears as well gauged. So that'll be interesting. Some of this is new clothes down here, I can tell. That's going to be neat. And there's far more cars, it looks like, than there were before. I don't know. You guys can tell me, but I really feel like there's a lot more cars for a pack that didn't have cars. And is this Death by Flies again? Awesome. That is just awesome and horrifying at the same time. But I am stoked at that because Death from Flies was hilarious. So I'm glad to see that come back. And it looks like over here, I don't know if you can tell, but she's got a bag on her head for a reason. Now in The Sims 2, you could talk to a bag. So I'm wondering if this has something to do with that. Like being ashamed and wearing a bag over your head or something. But it's interesting. I do like some of these build options. I'm seeing different things that might be new. And I like that. Like, I'm sure that most of the stuff, though, that we can already do or do with custom content. I'm not really seeing a whole lot when they... although there's different colored recycling bins. And I hope that they incorporated those into doing something. Now, this thing I saw, like, took trash and made a cube out of it. So I'm hoping that in some way that we can now do something else with our trash. The candle making. I like this. These are different styles of candles I've never seen. I do like this table. I don't think that's something I've seen before. And this thing on the wall is kind of interesting. I haven't seen it before, and that window is quite interesting. Oh, and look at that back there. I wonder what that is. Oh, and this big piece of furniture back here. I'm missing all kinds of things. You guys are going to like blow up my comments and be like, how did you miss that? And obviously they actually go down, which is kind of cool. Which means that candles won't be used forever. Like, you have to replace them now. This is probably the space they're talking about as being used. So it'll be set up like a park. And this will be something that you can use to make it your community green space to do projects on. So that'll be interesting. The thing I didn't know. Oh, I like that shirt that was just there. Oh, let's go back a second. It looks like a rainbow down here at the bottom. I don't think that's a thing right now. And this one's really cute too. I know we have overalls. I like this hair. I like her hair too. I don't usually do short hair and updos, but I may be creating some Sims for the gallery. I'm just saying. My gallery tag's in the comments, but I've already got a whole bunch. So this bulletin board's going to work for job opportunities, obviously. But I really like, and I don't know if you saw this, but back here in the corner behind the bulletin board, there's a dresser that looks like it's already junked up. And one of the things I liked about The Sims 3 was having that junkyard that you could go and you could collect something and redo it and make it good. So I'm hoping that that gets incorporated because that was an interesting concept that I think went underdeveloped. And this right here looks awesome. I don't see any new plants or anything, but the whole freestanding plant thing here, I'm really stoked about. And this potter thing, it's different than the other ones that we have because there's actual circles in it. It looks like it's cemented on the top, so that's going to be neat. And they got trees back here and a birdhouse. I love this dress. That dress was amazing. This thing is interesting. It looks like caterpillars. are all over it. So I guess we're going to have butterflies now, which is really kind of cool too, because maybe we can help them harvest, get them going. At least they're using the tablet for a new thing. There's a satellite dish back up here. See the coffee maker. Most of the stuff is stuff that we already had. However, she has this computer that she works on in her hand. And this looks like a whole new object. And that is exciting. And this, I guess, is like going to be like the vacuum cleanup thing that they have for the gardening, except it's going to take pollutants out of your air and clean it up, which is what she's kind of doing. And I think this town back here is a really pretty town. So I'm kind of excited about getting a whole new town. I guess this is they're going to have more, obviously, landscaping items, which I'm telling you, we're kind of hurting for landscaping items. Look at those huge things back there, too, like ginormous diggers. Different colored solar panels. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to talk. I do like this awning. This awning, I think, is new. I think these windows are new. This door is definitely new. I see a lot of very new items. I do like how these windows right here make a triangle. I can't wait to try to build with those because I suck at building. But wait a minute. Did you see that? Oh, let's take that back, guys. I saw it. It's a ladder. There's a ladder. And he's going down the ladder. So we are gonna have ladders now. Oh, I'm excited. So overall, I really like this pack. I think it's going to be really great. So I will make sure I leave all of my stuff June 5th. Oh, right around the corner. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I will leave all my links in the description because I do have to go to work. And I hope that I am intending to try to stream for a while, which my stream channel is also linked in the description. But I'm going to try to stream for a little bit tomorrow. So, yeah, that's all I got for you. I hope you guys are excited. Make sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I will see you in the next video. I heart your face. Bye.